suddenly thrust in the spotlight.
No, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Just a little ice. Ice. She's a little lost, but she said she liked it. Of course she likes you. She's a drug addict.
I feel guilty.
Why?
Because I'm really happy and Barney's a mess and I feel like shit about it.
Dinner and drinks with who?
Jack Claymore.
Jack Claymore.
The truth is, he killed her.
Now, this trial always smacked as being a political trial, and it's cost me a lot.
You know what? I don't much feel like cooking dinner tonight. I was thinking takeaway. Let's get in the car and go for a drive.
Settle in.
Why can't I sit in the front?
Not tonight. Buckle up.
We've got chicken wings in the fridge.
Hey, mate. Kids.
Where are you taking them, Barney?
Where you going, mate?
He's taking us out for dinner, Nicole. But we've got chicken wings inside. Barney. Hey, come inside, guys. I think your dad isn't feeling so well. Come on, I'll cook up some chicken wings. So where the hell are you taking them?
I'm not sure. Can we get them some food? Maybe drop them off at Scarlett's folks' place.
Okay, well, did you call them Scarlett's folks?
No.
Would they be okay to have them?
I love them. They never go anywhere.
Okay, well, let me take them there, and Cleaver can stay here with you.
Oh, yeah. Not going anywhere. I got 1.5 kilos of chicken here. I got a lesbian ex-wife at home. I'm good.
I wasn't going to hurt them, if that's what you both think.
Okay. Well, look, I'll go and get them to pack a few things, and then we can talk tomorrow.
What about yourself, mate?
What do you mean?
After you drop the kids off, what were you thinking of doing? They need you, Barnyard. They're not going to bring themselves up.
I wish that balloon had just kept floating. Forever. Never touch the ground again.
Are you going to be all right here?
I don't care how miserable this knob is. Give me your worst, mate, compared to the bloody fallopian melodrama I'm enduring at home. This is a daydream.
Don't forget you're in court 3 tomorrow. You've got Cowper.
Oh, Cowper. All right. There goes the daydream.
I weep, I mourn, I yearn for the days when we had proper laws. Harsher, more fulsome laws to deal with the sort of heinous crime we have had paraded before the bench today. Because, Geoffrey Argyle, if our society had not given sway to the mealy-mouthed liberal toadies that infect all levels of this country's administration, I would take pleasure in sentencing you to a life of hard labour with no hope of parole. You, sir, would never see sunlight again. You would never feel the soft caress of a woman's hand stroking your thigh, or the sweet breath on your cheek of the child upon your knee. I would have preferred to serve on the bench at a time when the death sentence was an option. But, alas, Jeffrey Arlo, the fact that you pleaded guilty to being drunk and disorderly in a public place does you no service with me, as we have travailed through your pathetic attempt to defend the indefensible by cowering behind a guilty plea makes me shudder. Oh, hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Oh boy, you're going to... morning.
These ones, Your Honour.
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honour.
You before me today, Brown?
Yes, Your Honour, I have that privilege. Would Your Honour perhaps feel more comfortable in his trousers?
I have a very full day ahead.
Cleaver,
Jeffrey.
I'm nervous. I've never faced a court before. I'm told they tend to go easy on first-timers.
What's going on here?
Usual feel-good story. Some asshole has strangled his wife. What about you? Looks like you've been through the mill.
Oh, God. I just had a guy go down for 4 years for drunk and disorderly. We had the Honourable Justice Cowper presiding, the recent recipient of the King George III Award for Mental Clarity.
He's got a bit of a reputation, hasn't he, the old cowboy?
He's basically nude from the waist down most days. I mean, we're pretty lucky to find him in wide fronts. Cowper is a big part of everything that is wrong with justice in this state, and there is a lot wrong with justice in this state. That man basically had 2 career paths open to him: institutionalised care or the bench. How anybody expects a fair trial while the deranged and the mentally enfeebled are running the show is an abiding mystery. Every time Cowper opens his mouth, you feel a little part of your brain leak out your ass.
Have you complained about it?
Who are you going to complain to? Half the judges in the state are as demented and handless as he is. If the public realised what was going on in chambers, there would be a coup.
Tell me you got that.
You can tell him that unless he sticks to the narrative to forget my help on election day, I'm going to leave him hanging like dead meat on a hook. You know what, the other thing? I'm not making another phone call for him until he pays his bills. Sorry.
Does this ever stop?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just wanted a chilled afternoon with you.
Well, you could turn it off.
No, just do that.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with this in public yet.
Well, lucky we're not in Saudi Arabia, though. Do you know, though, I heard that in these parts, it's the new height of fashion. Sapphic is apparently a thing you destroy.
So what I am. See, I don't know if our connection is just physical or a result of incredibly bad choices in men.
Well, I'm choosing to believe the former, and I'm very happy to keep trying to make you see that as well. You know, it can't be much help when you have one of those ex-husbands still living with you. I mean, refusing to move out. You know, the French have the perfect word for men like that. Escort. There's no direct translation, but I really think Cleveland's one of them, don't you?
I might if I knew what it meant.
Very good point. Escort. They tend to hold people back.
Am I being held back? I want change. I want it to mean something.
Then let's make it mean something.
Oh, Jack, you wouldn't leave your consultancy.
Yes, I would. I'm sick of all the power games, the manoeuvring. You name it, we'll go there.
Yeah, but I don't want to live in some big city like Tokyo or New
No.
York.
I mean, I'm talking somewhere like, I don't know, the Bay of Islands.
Oh.
The Kiwi Prime Minister's a mate of mine. Or we could just do Tuscany. I would chuck in everything for you in a heartbeat.
Are you serious?
I don't know how many times I can tell you this. I've never found anyone to replace you. Oh, there they are. My 2 most favourite people in the whole wide world. I'm so glad you could come.
Emma.
Cindy. Just hold that thought. What do you want now?
You happy with the wine, Cleve?
Yeah, it's fine, thanks. Dave?
If you'd like to move on to something else, just say the word. I have a very good cellar here.
Happy where I am.
Because I don't mind.
All good, thank you.
At least I can do. Did I tell you the party's come back to me? Offered me 4th place on their Senate ticket.
Anybody ever get voted in from 4th place on a Senate ballot, mate?
Occasionally they do.
They probably just offered it up out of pity or guilt.
Most likely. They're a pack of bastards anyway.
Why would anybody ever go into federal politics, mate? I mean, you'd have to be bumming mad. Or my sister. But I've repeated myself.
Well, maybe. Still, it's a way forward for me. And you? What's the future hold for you?
Oh, well, more of the glittering same, I suppose. Judges without trousers.
You've had Calper.
I'll continue to defend the indefensible, letting people out on the streets who should be locked up for life. Oh, mate, this is dreadful. I mean, this is terrible, isn't it? Apart from being inexplicable sperm brothers, we have absolutely nothing in common, do we?
Not a thing.
This is a waste of a perfectly good lunch.
Certainly is for me.
I mean, these are minutes we'll never get back.
I just thought I should thank you.
Well, you paid me. Enough.
I am grateful.
Yeah, but don't let your gratitude get in the road of our long-term misunderstanding. I mean, it's creepy. It's freaking me out.
Do you mind if I take this to another table?
Oh, please. Thank you. Oh, yes.
Can I sit here?
Mate, could I get something else? Anything else? This is complete cat's piss. Oh.
Nicole, will you kindly accompany me, please?
No? How do I know you're not a weird serial killer?
Here.
Provoska. No co tam pisze? Look, to pisze. First thing she will ask is, how do I know you're not a serial killer? Tell her to learn to trust. Bevan? Idź! Przebierz troszeczkę, wyglądasz jak zmarnowana kurtyzana. No, mama, pośpiesz się! Dziecko, w twoim wieku zmarszczek przebywa nie ubywa. No już! Mama! Leć! Nie miałeś mama, nie! Co na nowego? No to nie to szalenie niebieskie. Hej, otwórz bluzeczkę, tak? I uśmiechaj! Uśmiechaj się, właściwie nie... Słuchaj! Oj!
Oh my god. Who are you? You're never this stylish.
I'm a changed man.
Yes, you are.
And it was you who changed me.
Ah. Oh, thank you very much. Lovely.
Okay. Under this one, we have simple sliced fruit.
Right.
This, Tasmanian oysters.
Beautiful.
And poached barramundi.
Ah, spagnale.
And in here, 24 carat ruby setting. So, for the second time, Nicole Vargas, will you bloody marry me?
Oh my god. Are you sure that this is what you want? I mean, I completely stuffed you around the last time.
You did. But I've wanted you ever since we first met 16 years ago. But this time, no big church wedding, a beach, maybe. What do you say? I'm sorry.
Okay, good. It's safe now. Right. Oh my goodness, Bevan.
Yes?
Yes, yes. Yes.
You
better at this than your father.
Could beat him when I was 10.
Better at what?
Backgammon.
Since when did you play board games?
Oh, we're all playing it now. Jack put us onto this great new app.
It's pretty fast.
Double six. You're so screwed.
You think you're so smart.
Why would you play backgammon on a teensy little auditory device, not even looking at one another, when there's a perfectly good board in the cabinet?
It's called the 21st century, Cleve.
I'm in the bath first.
It's me.
Oh, hi, Cleve.
Need the bathroom.
Go and feed the lemon tree.
I don't think it'll want what I've got to offer.
Sorry. We're just having a really good soak.
Oh.
Sid. No, he doesn't open his mouth unless it's to say exactly what. We're going to the theatre.
Thought they invented film to get around the problem of theatre. You too, huh?
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been part of my regime for a while now. Is Jack coming?
No, she's on a conference call with DC.
DC? I wonder what that stands for. Mind boggles.
Enjoy your run.
I'll pace you. Running burst and then pull it right back, you know, get a better cardio. You're probably just burning off muscle now. Did a couple of extra loops. It came back around the lake. Oh, God. So, is this stuff with you and Jack bullshit or bullshit?
It's none of your business.
Well, I think I got some rights, haven't I?
No, you don't. You don't have any right.
Well, I mean, it's just a sort of brief city break vacation on the Isle of Lesbos, or have you crossed over the River Penis forever? Huh? I'll do it. Couple of extra loops and I'll see you at home. Fucking ibises. Last 5Ks is a killer, isn't it?
I know, right? Oh, check the knees. It's just like crazy.
Hey, Cleve, Jack's got us some croissants if you want.
What happened to all your kale and compost and quinoa shakes?
Oh, I think my Wendy deserves a treat every now and then, don't you? You have just run 8K, and I think you look bloody stunning. So I got this croissant from a market in Moore Park.
Oh, good proposal.
Well, the 4 of us should go next market day.
Yes.
And you can come too if you like, Cleveland.
So what, there are farmers in Moore Park growing acres of fresh blossoms, are there?
Hectares now, Cleve.
I was going to plant some eclairs myself, but you need the rainfall.
Oh, very brave words what you said about Calvin.
Was that wise?
What do you mean? How do you know what I said about Carver?
Leading Sydney barrister Cleaver Green openly criticised the state's legal system, in particular deriding its judiciary.
Cowper
They
is a
called
big
you
part of
leading.
everything that is wrong with justice in this state, and there is a lot wrong with justice in this state. That man...
Brave words indeed.
I thought you weren't allowed to say stuff like this.
Yeah, how is this going to go down with the
I
bars?
didn't know she was recording, obviously.
How could you not notice the
The
cameras?
mentally enfeebled to running the show is an abiding mystery. Every time Cowper opens his mouth, you feel a little part of your brain leak out your ass.
You can't deny saying it. It's all over the net for the whole world to see.
Yeah, look, I thought I was having a private conversation with a...
You spoke to a reporter, a cameraman and a microphone.
Unconscionable behaviour.
Have any of you spent any time recently in the company of the Honourable Justice Cowper?
He is a judge of the highest standing.
He's a man who forgets to put his trousers on in public. He just gave my client 4 years for drunken disorderly.
Which was later suspended.
Oh, so that's the defence, is it? What, you get a lunatic judgment and then you get a sane judge to suspend it? Is that our system at work?
The simple fact, Mr. Green, is that you have once again brought this bar into disrepute. Your behaviour is unconscionable.
Look, okay, no, fine. What am I up for, a month?
Mr. Green, we are terminating your membership of this bar.
Terminating?
Oh, come now, Mr. Green, you're a barrister. You ought to know the meaning of the word. Or should I say you were a barrister?
No. Yes. You can't.
We can, and we have.
Are you fucking kidding me? You suspended me once for 2 months for being in possession of coke in the court toilets, which is an actual crime. And now you're gonna take away my whole livelihood for speaking the truth. Honestly, the first time I've ever actually publicly given a shit about the parlour state of this profession, and you fruit bats are gonna do this to me?
Farewell, Mr. Green. For the very last time.
And the question is, how long do we tolerate these helmeted creatures, these lycra-clad lunatics weaving in and out of our cars, slowing traffic to a misery and spitting at us if, God forbid, we accidentally open the car door and collect one of them? But joining me now on the program, backed by popular demand, is the, may I say, lovely Jane Green. Welcome back, Jane.
Delighted to be here, Cal.
Really, it's very nice to hear that. Jane, I know thousands of our viewers were very excited about hearing your policy stance last night.
Oh, not just mine, the whole party's.
I hope this recent brouhaha with your brother hasn't caused...
You know, Cal, my brother has no politics. I don't know what he thinks about anything. And I'd like to talk today about the absurdity of fracking on the last few acres of arable land in this country.
Yep, sure. I want to get on to fracking with you. But your brother's recent comments about a judge of very high standing must have been a bit of a shock for you.
No, he's been causing trouble ever since he was 5. He tried to burn down our local high school when he was 13.
Good God, and you were the good one in the family.
I got up to a bit of mischief myself.
Oh, yeah, what sort of mischief?
Not telling you, Cal.
You know, I'm beginning to think you might be a bit of a wild one yourself. My researchers tell me you're not married anymore.
Divorced a year ago. My daughter's left home, very much on my own. I've a lot of free time to devote to the issue of fracking on arable land.
I'm Cal McGregor. We'll be right back.
Mr. McGregor, there's a call for you.
These stairs will always be a poet.
Nicole Vargas?
Yep.
Kayla Farquhar. I'm trying to locate Cleaver Green for a comment.
Yeah, what about?
About him being disbarred. What?
Haven't you heard?
No. He let rip about Judge Cowper.
Well, yeah, who wouldn't? The man is
A trouserless idiot.
And then he went to dump on
The entire judiciary.
Hang on, how did you even get my number?
My partner worked on the Australian Story doc.
Oh, and your partner, Barney?
Yeah, I'm not with Barney anymore. Ah, that's sad. Sorry, I thought you guys...
For the real thing, the way he spoke about you?
No, I wasn't in that doco. That was all about his ex.
Yeah.
You didn't make the final cut, but he rabbited on about you for hours. And you... What, they didn't use any of it?
Well, no, go figure.
So, Cleaver Green, I need to speak to him. You get me that footage of him rabbiting on, and I will get you the hard news. Thank you. bit of a joke at your expense.
You didn't tell me that you faked a stroke for your final law exam.
We were just reliving that very funny story.
Oh, were we? Well, you weren't actually there, Jack. From memory, didn't get into law.
Please, someone call an ambulance. I'm sorry.
Sociopathy major, from memory.
No, Cleve. Sorry, Cleaver. Hey, sorry. No harm intended, really.
What are you, just sharing my entire life story?
We're just having a laugh.
Remember that time when you pretended that you'd been shot to stop that guy from giving you a parking ticket?
I don't know this one either.
You squished a pie and sauce on his shirt.
How'd you go at the hearing?
Yeah. Okay. They heard what I had to say, so that's good.
Hey, I'm sorry if I offended you before.
Are you? Really?
Look, how much longer do you think you'll be staying here? Just a rough estimate. It's just... I hate being the one to have to ask you this, but Wendy is, you know...
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I have a creeping sensation that you're probably about to tell me, though.
She was wondering. That's all. I suppose we all are.
You are not a part of the we in this house, all right? You're not a part of the us. You are and always will be an it.
Okay. Look, Wendy and I might be getting back together, and I do understand the pain this must cause you. The French have a wonderful expression for it. La douleur exquise. The exquisite pain of not being loved anymore.
The French also have a wonderful expression, why don't you go and get fucked? But in French, obviously.
Buzz. Give me
Another word? I come in?
No, I'm coming.
Hey, mate, listen, you don't mind having your old man living here with you, do you?
No, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Oh, well, I mean, no weirder than having your mum go on the les. That must be pretty strange.
Oh, that's pretty cool. A lot of my friends' mums are doing it.
Oh.
And you haven't been around since I was 7, so having you just there all of a sudden is just, that's a bit weird.
Well, you were always hoping to spend more time with you.
I'm 22, what's the point now?
I don't see what difference age makes.
No, you wouldn't.
I mean, surely... Oh, shit. Sorry, mate, I didn't realise Monique was back in the frame. Oh, my God.
Sorry, Cleve. We were going to tell you. It just sort of happened.
Oh, my God, this is not happening.
I know this is going to be hard for you to accept.
Oh, do you think?
We were going to tell you. I sort of thought you might be cool with it.
How could I be cool with this? There's nothing cool about this.
Vinny reminds me so much of you. It's like loving you again, but just the good bits.
Who's Vinny? This is Fuzz. All right, Fuzz, my son. My son, Fuzz. Oh, this is unconscionable behaviour. Oh, my God. Hey. Oh, shit. Oh, my... Do you realise that your son is in there with my ex something or other, and you're in here with it? Oh, fuck me! What is wrong with this house? Your people are like animals! Animals!
When were you going to tell me you were this bad?
Probably when it sunk in, you know.
Yeah, I'm not staying.
Of course you're not. Could I grab another water,
So what the hell
please,
are you going to
mate?
do now? Well, you were barely adequate as a lawyer.
Not sure.
Offence.
I was thinking, have you heard of a company called American Express? Think of taking them over, or maybe Time Warner, something? I don't know. If you need a reference.
Oh, God, I don't. Please, anything but that. Oh. Don't worry about me. I'm getting married.
Oh, well, that's good news. Oh, thank God he needs you.
Oh, no, not to Barney, to the first one.
Buster?
Yep, that is right. To Buster.
What, after you dumped him at the alternate
Yeah, I don't get it either, but there
What,
it
he's
is.
coming back for more?
There it is.
Jesus, what's wrong with him? Have you told Barney
Hey, there's
yet?
someone here to see you.
Oh, can you...
Probably.
Yep, see you later. Can you not be here right now?
I'm really sorry if I caused you a problem.
Not as sorry as I am.
You knew I was a reporter with a crew. Unless you say it specifically, everything will be on the record. Even if you say it's off the record, I will probably report it anyway and just have a minor ethical hiccup later.
Oh, great. Good to know.
Tell me, were you hurt by your sister's appearance on Cal's program?
My sister was on Cal's program. Boy, does the man got no boredom threshold.
She wasn't exactly polite about you either.
Well, I bet she wasn't.
My brother. Blah, blah. Since he was 5, he's been causing trouble. He tried to burn down our local high school when he was 13.
Oh, shit. It was a demountable. And is she saying this shit on the television, honestly?
Someone else. She seemed to agree with Cal that you were a, quote, walking pustule.
A walking pustule. My own sister. A walking pustule. My sister Jane Green running for the Senate is really pretty funny. I could get more votes than Jane Green by doing absolutely nothing. I could get more votes than her playing pool in a pub with my mouth taped up, and I'm going to prove it. I'm putting my name down for the Senate. I'm going to run against my sister Jane Green, and that's my only policy. Yeah? I have nothing else to offer the Australian public. I've got no other opinions on anything. I promise. You name the topic, I'll have nothing else to say about it. So that's me, folks. No ideas, no policies, no bullshit.
So you're seriously putting your name down for the Senate?
Absolutely.
On the basis of saying nothing and hating your sister?
That's my full campaign. Cleaver Green, nothing to say. In fact, Cleaver Green...
How's Cleve taking you?
He's in denial. I mean, he has no other life skills.
Never going to see a cent of the money that he owes me now. But the law is probably a better place without him.
Oh, things are just changing way too fast.
A lot of things to adjust to. Starting to see some light again. I'll come and I'll spend some time with Yanni in the next day or so.
Good. Yeah, great. We'd like that. Oh, which makes this a little bit difficult. I don't even know how to tell you this.
You met someone.
I've re-met someone.
Bevan?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. He's forgiven you.
He's asked me to marry him. Again. Oh, Barney, even before Scarlett died, I got the feeling that you were moving back to her.
No. Right call.
Okay.
Very much.
Take
Stella,
a seat, Mr. Green.
Lovely to meet you.
Do you mind if I call you Cleaver?
Please, I'll pretty much answer to anything these days.
Well, now, we are a select employment agency dealing almost exclusively in the upper-end professional market.
Oh, well, I've come to the right place then.
We're all about fitting someone with the right qualifications and experience into a position that conforms with how they see their future.
Uh-huh.
Now, clearly your age is a bit of a barrier.
Oh. Well, plenty of life in the old donk yet. I would have thought, 30 or 40 good working years ahead of me.
Ooh, you think so? I understand you're a qualified lawyer.
Barrister, actually, yes. 21 years of hard slog at the bar.
So a silk, I presume.
Never applied. Not interested.
So you're sick of being a barrister?
I was an agitator. I was a force for change. I was the sand in the vagina of the New South Wales Bar Association, and they didn't like it. I was disbarred, not my fault. There was a judge who had no pants.
So were you permanently disbarred?
The New South Wales Bar Association seems to prefer their judges with no pants.
So law
on.
is not an option of any kind?
Not practising it, no.
Okay, right. Well, on the bright side, your skills could be enormously helpful in the corporate sector. Your awareness of contract law, such.
No, I'm
criminal barrister, Stella. I'm not. I'm in corporate law.
Okay, how about lecturing?
Now that, Stella, that's a great idea. I've been thinking about that because I've got a head full of ideas, head full of thoughts, lots of anecdotes, lots of really funny stories that I think would fire up a youthful imagination. You know, get their brains firing. So, you know, a tenure at Sydney University or even as far afield as maybe New South Wales Uni on Anzac
Did
Parade.
you graduate in the top 5% of your year?
Can't remember. It doesn't ring a bell.
Did you, let's say, what, the top 25%?
Look, I was never a girly swat. I mean, I wasn't a teacher's pet. I was a very good student, if you know what I mean.
Well, there are a lot of universities, and I don't know, look, maybe you'll have to consider moving to the country.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
It says here you were in prison for being an accessory to murder.
No, that's... can you get rid of that? That's not... It's wrong. I mean, I did a year, but it was overturned on appeal. So, I mean, it wasn't
Your fault, I understand.
No, not my fault. Can you get rid of that?
No, I am going to give you a name and address. Mr. Green, here you go.
Oh, is that an interview?
Of sorts.
Great. Oh, cool. Okay. Thank you, Stella. Absolute pleasure.
Mr. Green.
Hey, Cleaver. I'm a believer.
Me too.
Where'd you get that? No. Really something.
Do you drive?
Well, technically I can. Yeah.
So you have a car?
Well, not as we sit here and speak, no.
You can get one?
Well, there's not much point till I get my licence back.
So, no to driving then?
Well, not just at the moment.
You're the bloke standing for nothing, aren't you?
What?
I saw you. The Senate? You're running, aren't you? You're running for nothing against your sister.
Sorry. As you were.
But, if you wouldn't mind getting a little bit of a wriggle on, I've got a lot of issues out here, a lot of issues. And you don't really look like somebody with too much to confess to. But, in your own time... Hope I didn't rush you there. I've just, got a truckload of sin. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been... Oh, fuck knows, Bobby. I don't know how long I'm in the shit, mate.
It's all right. Go ahead, my son.
Who's that? That's not you, Bobby.
No, I'm Peter. I'm the junior priest. What do you have to confess, my child?
My child? You're 11 years old.
No, I'm 28, mate.
Well, what use are you going to be? I mean, what are you going to be able to tell me about life or getting older and watching every fucking dream you ever had shrivel on the vine? You're no use.
Well, I'm all you've got at the moment, so...
Well, next time Bobby decides to go on vacation, can he just give me a hoy? Send me an SMS or something. Okay, here's the deal. Yesterday, everything went to shit and some journo sold me down the river and now it's all over.
Okay, what's over?
My life, okay? Stay with us, Robin. My life is over. Okay, yesterday I was a successful barrister and today I wake up and I got nothing. I got no income, I got no livelihood. I got debts out the wazoo. My ex-wife is shacked up with her ex-lesbian and my ex-prostitute is shacked up with my son. My sister gonorrhea is running for the Senate and slagging me off in public. Honestly, I was more optimistic when I was banged up in the big house for murder.
You seem to be focusing on yourself a lot, I feel.
Well, it is a confessional, pal. Or have I come to the wrong address? Okay, sorry, mate. Let's talk about you for a minute and your merry life of abstinence.
You might start by noticing other people.
Is that the best you can do? Seriously? Be kind to others? Really? It's not Sunday school, mate. Or do you kind of just give up on blokes my age because we're sort of too hard basket?
No. If you stare into the abyss long enough, the abyss will stare back into you.
Oh, mate, don't poke Nietzsche at me through your little grill. I will out-Nietzsche you at 5 paces. Honestly, is this what they're teaching you in seminary school? Did you go to seminary school? Or did you just kind of do work experience in the Vatican gift shop?
Why are you
phoning
so
up in the greeting card
angry?
section?
I'm
Why am
not
I
charging
angry?
you to listen to
Okay,
this shit,
I'm
mate.
angry because my life is over, all right? I got nothing. I got no wife, I got no family, I got nothing. I got no occupation, I've got nothing.
Well, maybe you didn't value them enough in the first place.
Well, I'm a pretty famous fuckwit. And I know we don't value the things that we love until we've lost them. The law was pretty much all I ever had, and I'm worried about what I'm going to do. And I feel strangely as if I sleepwalked through the whole thing and now it's gone.
People who live for others, they tend to avoid this problem.
He's off and racing again in the 1,800-metre platitude handicap.
Bobby died 6 months ago, by the way. And that elderly woman that you just badgered out of the confessional, she lost her only daughter to breast cancer a week ago. And unlike you, she remembers every day in the lives of those that she's loved.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
I know it's almost midnight, but if he wants a seat, then he needs Lars' preferences, which means he needs to ring me so I can speak to the LPD and get them to give their preferences to the Greens, all right? Hold that thought. I'm ready for bed.
Jack, would you mind if you slept at your place tonight?
Not really. Why?
I just want a night alone.
Okay. What's this about?
It's just about me needing a night alone.
Okay, I understand. I do think that you need to hear that Cleaver, he's not a part of our narrative.
Oh, God. Can you stop with the narrative? It's just a meaningless word, has absolutely no context.
Okay, wow. You're sounding like him.
Well, occasionally he's right.
Well, I don't want to argue. Because I love you. And everything is going to be all right. Hold that thought. Night.
Night.
Well, where is he then? Yeah. Maybe he went down on the beach. No to musiałeś godziny pomylić po prostu. A to na pewno dzisiaj? Yes, mama, it is today. No to gdzie on jest? Nie... No nie ma go tutaj przecież, przeszukałyśmy cały bar. Nie ma chłopa. Look, I'll call him. Na pewno pomyliłaś godziny, jestem pewna. Can you just nie dzisiaj. Please be quiet? Na pewno nie dzisiaj. Tak znam siebie. No. Evan, where are you?
Me? I'm in a hotel room waiting for my ride to the airport.
What the hell is this?
Revenge. Eaten cold with lashings of side salad and mayonnaise.
No, you gotta be kidding me.
I've been planning it ever since you walked out of me to live with a bald man and his 3 kids. See, how you probably feel now
That's how it felt for me.
Really?
I wasn't lying when I said you changed me. Before you left me, I was a very good man. I loved God, understood my place in his world, and I was pretty optimistic about the future. But then when you pissed off, when you left me high and dry, that day, I became a bad man.
This is insane.
Yeah, maybe, but that's what happens when you fuck with someone's heart, right? I couldn't marry you anyway. I'm already married to a nice woman in England. Mind you, I fuck everything that moves now. I am a really, really bad person. You can keep the ring, by the way. It only cost me $9 at the Paddo market.
Dobrze. Dlaczego już dwóch facetów cię zostawiło? A, nie przejmuj się, twój ojciec też był w łóżku do niczego.
Hey, how'd you go?
Do you think I was ever a good man?
Again, I'm hearing not very well.
I mean, you've known me for a long time now. Do you think I was ever good?
Oh, well, if by good you mean, were you a conventionally nice man who just asked nothing of the world except to love and care for his family, then no, you're not a conventionally good man.
Well, what percentage bad do you think we're looking at? I mean, you know, if Hitler and Dick Cheney are 10, am I 4?
No, not even. More like 3.
Huh?
Or even a 2.
Sometimes you get a little bird's eye glimpse of maybe the way other people see you, and you just think, holy shit. And you know, half my life's gone.
Well, you have somewhere to stay for a while.
There you are. We're due at Nat's in about half an hour. But I could always cancel if you don't need time to talk.
Scarlett was my first great love.
Oh, yeah, that'd be bloody right.
When we broke up, I was in a kind of fog. How could anyone be that beautiful?
Oh, you weren't a fucking Casanova in the set either. I mean, I have moves. You don't even know the half of what I can do.
And then I met Nicole. Oh, God, that woman, I struggle for words. She transformed my life. I'd known her for ages, and the room always just felt lighter when she entered. She has this inner beauty that starts at, I don't know, a cellular level.
Z tym świetlem wygląda, jakby miał włos.
It didn't. It actually didn't affect the marriage. I don't believe it. I think, it's human nature to find people attractive. It doesn't mean necessarily.
What's with you and all the fucking candles? You're really kind of witchy, aren't you?
A word or two, if I may.
What's the word? Narrative or some untranslatable French word?
Are you really standing for the Senate?
Yes, I'm standing for the Senate. Why? Are you going to vote for me?
I've been tracking your numbers. Following Twitter, blog responses, you're frighteningly getting some traction.
So a cat's playing blackjack.
You actually have enough ground support to make things interesting. Your whole saying nothing meaningful about anything shtick is resonating with ordinary voters.
Oh, look, can you just leave us alone? Just badger me tomorrow, all right?
I mean, you must realise, right, that you have absolutely no future whatsoever, Cleaver.
God.
You are manqué, as the French would say.
Oh, is it?
You have nothing to offer anybody that they need or want. You are not even qualified for proper adult employment.
The door.
All of which makes you perfect for politics. So, with a lot of work, I'm prepared to try and secure you a seat as an independent senator. It's a 6-year term, 200k plus expenses, super scheme, Commonwealth drivers, the lot.
Why?
What's the catch?
You get the fuck out of Wendy's in my life. You move away, you have nothing more to do with her, and I will move heaven and earth to make you a senator. You've got no other future, Cleta. None. Zero. Zilch. So, do we have a deal?